Back in August, I released a video where I compiled several different predictions for the win-loss records of the Big 12 college football teams to compare them to a randomized predictor of my own design. The video did not get many views, but that was not my goal. I just needed an official record of my challenge on the platform before the season began, so no one can accuse me of manipulating the numbers. Now that the college football regular season is over, I can complete the challenge, comparing the actual season results to what everyone predicted. The error of a prediction is the sum of differences between the predicted number of wins and the actual number of wins for each team in the conference. Fractional predictions are counted as fractions, and whoever has the lowest score wins. I did not anticipate many ties in my original video, so I'll put the tiebreakers on screen now. I'm very excited to show my results, so without further ado, let's get to last place. The worst prediction came from ESPN's computer, which had an error of 40.1 games. Predictably, it was the best for no teams. 3 untied worst predictions drag it down, and despite fractional wins theoretically mitigating the damage of a bad prediction, their inherent error added up to give ESPN the high score. In second to last place, we have Sports Illustrated's James Parks, who barely avoided the bottom spot with exactly 40 games of error. Parks had 7 tied worst predictions and 4 tied best predictions, 3 of them perfect. Despite a decent number of good predictions, Parks could not overcome the weight of all those bad predictions. In ninth place, we have Hayden Deemer McKinney from Saturday Blitz with an error of 39. While I appreciate his bullseye accurate prediction of Texas Tech getting 11 wins, and he got 3 whole teams perfect, horrendously bad predictions of Oklahoma State and Houston sink his results. In 8th place, we have Duck.ai with 38 points, which is the AI assistant of the search engine DuckDuckGo. Hashtag not sponsored. This player's a bit controversial. Duck.ai did not predict a record for Arizona. They predicted a record for the University of Texas. You know, the one that moved to the SEC last year? Silly clanker. I pondered how to account for this in my score, but by sheer coincidence, Arizona and Texas ended with the exact same record, so I just counted it as is. In 7th place, we have Cody Nagel at 24/7 Sports. Nagel also had 38 points, but he had 3 best predictions to Duck.ai's 0, so he wins the tiebreaker. In 6th place, we have our first Vegas model, BetMGM, also not sponsored. No one sponsored me in any way, shape, or form for this video. BetMGM had an error of 37 games and had exactly 0 best or worst predictions, fitting that it is in the middle of the pack. Next we have the king of the clankers, Gemini, in 5th place with 35 points. This absolutely soulless prediction had 0 best or worst predictions. At least Vegas has the excuse of trying to be as conservative as possible. AI is supposed to be cool and hip. In fact, Gemini has almost identical results to our 4th place finisher, suggesting a hefty dose of plagiarism. In 4th place, we have FanDuel, also with an error of 35 wins. This tie was extremely close, coming down to the 4th tiebreaker, but FanDuel had 4 teams at its best score of 0.5 points, while Gemini predicted a whole number of wins for Cincy and got burned on the flip. By random chance, you'd at least expect some of these predictions to be way off, but nope, whatever pixie dust they put into the Vegas computers ran them straight down the middle. Not bad enough to lose money, but not bold enough to be good either. Jumping up to 3rd place, we have our best human prediction. Peter Fudiak at College Football News scored 32 points. He only had 1 worst prediction, and he predicted 4 teams perfectly, the best of any player. Outstanding job. Unfortunately, he lacked the quantity of best predictions to vault over the 2nd place finisher, my random predictions. That's right. My dinky little spreadsheet was better at predicting the Big 12 than both the casinos and the AIs, and tiebreakers put it ahead of the best human. How about them apples? Shockingly, or perhaps not shockingly, my random predictions were the best for 7 teams, including 5 untied, and worst for 5 teams, 2 of them untied. When I said random, I meant it. Now, before I get to number 1, and if you watched my original video, you already know who that is, I need to give out a dishonorable mention to ChatGPT. It predicted records for only 8 out of the 16 Big 12 teams and 2 SEC teams, Oklahoma and Texas. This is what our entire economy is dedicated to propping up right now, folks. Weirdly enough, its average error of 1.8 is better than anyone else by a wide margin, good for a score of 28.8 if extrapolated. However, no one else got to skip 6 potentially terrible predictions, so it's not a fair comparison. The number 1 best prediction for the records of the Big 12 college football teams in the 2025 regular season is Pro Football Sports Network. Their computer model had a best-in-class 31 games of error, 6 best predictions, 2 of them untied, 3 of them perfect, and only 2 worst predictions. Take note, Vegas. If you let your machines be a little bold, you can get even better numbers. Or much worse if ESPN is anything to go off of. I hope you had as much fun watching this video as I did making it. If this video is super popular, I may do another one next year. If not, I may just quit while I'm ahead. Since my predictions did not get first place, you are not obligated to like and subscribe if you're one of the 13 people who watched my original video. But I would appreciate it if you did so anyway.